What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Spirit of Justice. We've just left the Divine Dragon Hideout, aka what used to be Dirk's law office right now, and heading back into the bazaar to meet up with everyone else right now. Whew, I finally got out of there. Mr. Wright! I'm so glad you're okay! I was so worried about you! Aw, Shadow. Shadow, what happened to him anyway? He came out of the manhole about 5 minutes after you went in! Sorry he wasn't much help. Oh? Well, did you find anything of worth? Oh, I tripped and fell down there. I must have been out cold for a while. I better keep things to myself for a while. I figured as much. I have to find that secret hideout Mr. Arebel was talking about. I should probably start with places that have something to do with the High Priest. Can I talk to you? Alright. Barbhead, I detect a foul odor emanating from you. Well, I did walk through the sewers, so... Stay back! Keep your stink to yourself! I'd be glad to leave you alone if you like. Who said you could walk away from me, you muttonhead? Fine, I'll stick to you like glue. No, that is too close! I just can't win with her. Are you sure? I thought you were trolling her. Even after investigating the sewers, you have nothing. Well, I'm not ready to give up yet. Besides, I wouldn't say I have nothing. There's nowhere I wouldn't go if it would help Maya. So, what will be next? Will you dive into a septic tank? If it would help Maya, I wouldn't rule it out. Stay back! I thought it was just a hypothetical. Oh, Rafa. Alright, so we're gonna head into the Inner Sanctum because we got this little piece of bead from, the Dats. And if you recall, there was a missing eyepiece on this bird. Barbhead, you already searched here, did you not? Oh, I just thought I'd look around again. You know, in case I missed something. I probably shouldn't tell her I'm looking for the secret rebel hideout. We have a saying back home, leave no stone unturned. Huh? Oh, yes. You cannot stump me. I know that one. Actually, I don't have a clue. It's written all over your face. Alright, so how do we do this again? Let's take a closer look, shall we? Whoa! This is... nope. I'm trying to figure out how to do the thing where I can look at it. Okay, maybe this way? Aha, there we go. Thought we had to do another close-up on this. It's a statue of a bird. I should take a closer look later. Later? You mean now? Hey, this eye is missing. What are you doing? You must not touch that for no reason. Sorry. But that shape. Huh. I wonder. Take that. I knew it. Aw, yeah. What? She must be at a loss for words, and that doesn't happen too often. What is this place? Explain yourself at once, Barbhead! I don't think she's ready for the full story. I don't really know much myself, but it seems to be a secret rebel hideout. Oh my god. If I'm shocked there's a secret door here, I imagine that goes double for Rafa. A rebel hideout in the Inner Sanctum! Somebody will pay for this! Well, for now, I think I'll have a look around. Wait! You must not enter before the police! Don't worry, I won't disturb anything. Or at least I'll try not to. Besides, with you watching over me, it should be fine, right? And, you see... Fine! Just please stop pleading your case. I can only stand so much lawyerly drivel. But I will be presenting all information gleaned from your efforts here to the police. Of course. Now, shall we? I will go no further. Oh, right. You're not supposed to come in contact with the taint of Lady Kira's battles. Very good, Barbhead. I commend you for remembering. Oh, well, thank you. Wait, why am I thanking her? I may not be able to enter, but I will allow no misdeeds on your part. I will be watching you like a warbat from the entrance here. I told you I'm not going to do anything. I better hurry before she changes her mind. Let's go, let's go. Let's talk? No. Alright. Ooh. I believe this is to be a sacred space that enshrines the source of the spring water. That makes sense. The rebels must have converted it into a secret hideout. But what about that warbad revolving door? I wonder if that, too, was originally intended to hide and protect this sacred space. To think those filthy rebels were scheming their schemes in the most sacred space! It is a desecration upon Koreanism itself. The defiant dragon shall pay for this! I suppose it's only natural that she'd be upset, but the investigation must go on. I think I'll start by taking a picture of the place. Good thing I brought a camera to snap some souvenir shots. Okay. Stop that! You must not take photos here without permission! Rifa's really fired up. She's sticking her head in as far as it will go. I guess she won't be tainted as long as she doesn't touch anything. Alright. Now, to search every nook and cranny. Barbhead, just because it is hard for me to see your every move, do not use that as an excuse to touch and break things! I heard you the first time. Sheesh. Alright, let's see what we can look at here. Some blood splotches down here. What's this? A blood stain? I should probably try to figure out what happened in here. Do not tamper with any evidence before the police arrive! The police? Hey, that reminds me. Emma gave me something just for times like these. I thought it might help your investigation. Here, it's all yours. I wanted to bring you a bunch of other forensic tools, but they were confiscated at the airport. Luminol testing fluid. This actually might come in handy. Luminol testing fluid glows in reaction to anything, to even the tiniest traces of blood. So it can even detect areas where blood has been wiped up. It might help us figure out what happened in here. Okay, time for science to do its thing. First, let me put these red-tinted glasses on to see the luminals glow. Then I'll just touch wherever I want to spray some of the luminol. Areas where there was blood will react by turning blue. This is a huge blood stain. Something big must have happened here. Perhaps the High Priestess' blood flowed in there from under the Warback statue. There was definitely a lot of blood here, but it's impossible to say much else at this point. I'll just take a picture for now. Alright, luminal reactions don't show up in photos. I'll just have to take some notes. That should do it. I didn't notice before, but the bloodstain looks like it was smeared away in one place. Is it because the warbad and revolving door passed over it? I like how that's all we're gonna Lumino up. Okay. Look.
What is it, Barbhead?
It's a Plume Punisher clock.
Why, I believe it is a limited edition promotional item given to 50 lucky viewers. This rare item plays the Plume Punisher theme song every hour. Hand it over now, Barbhead.
She snatched it away from me. No matter what she says, Rifa is definitely a huge fan.
What a fine item. And this switch, if I'm right.
It's the Plume Punisher theme song.
Yes, now I see. The insurgents who used this room must be Plume Punisher fans.
That may be so, but I don't see how it's relevant to this case. There's a Plume Punisher calendar here.
Now I understand. The villains of the Plume Punisher are based on the insurgents. Watching the show must have roused their ire against Lady Kira.
I doubt that's it. A large stone slab. It's shaped like a Magatama. It looks rather unstable. I bet it tipped over in the earthquake. What's that earthly grass-like smell?
It is the smell of the moss that covers the stone.
Oh, so this shaggy green stuff is moss. It looks like some of the moss about halfway up has been disturbed. I wonder why that is. One quick touch can't hurt, right? Whoa! The slab's starting to wobble.
What's happening? What have you done to the sacred space?
Nothing. All I did was nudge it a little. I knew it looked unstable. Probably best not to touch it again. So this is the water source that supplies the Inner Sanctum spring. It flows through the channel built into the floor before heading outside.
Lady Kira used the sacred water to wash the taint of battle from her body.
It's also not red like the water in the spring. How strange.
How dare those filthy insurgents raise their banner amidst such a sacred space? Barbhead, you must burn it at once.
Didn't you tell me not to touch or damage anything?
This is an exception. Very well, if you will not do it, then I will.
But your benevolence, I thought you're not supposed to come in here. For once, the strange customs of this kingdom are working in my favor. There's something under the banner. A microphone? What's this doing here? Is someone trying to record something with it? Weapons! And lots of them, too.
We are lucky we found them before they could be used. Excellent work, Barbhead.
Oh, thanks. If the rebellion ever happens, I hope it's bloodless. What else do I need to examine? Looks like an order from Dirk.
What's this? Let me see that.
I thought you're not supposed to touch anything in here.
This is an exception. Now hand it over. Let's see here. Oh, holy mother.
What? What does it say?
It is an order intended for that rebel named Dats. It reads, after the rite, infiltrate the palace under the guise of returning Lady Kira's costume. And search for clues about that incident from 23 years ago. Dirk.
23 years ago? He must mean the assassination of the Queen of Mara. I wonder what the rebels are up to. It's intriguing and all, but it doesn't seem related to the case at hand.
This will not do! I must warn my mother at once!
No need to do that. This order will never be carried out. Lady Kira's costume is still here, and Abba and me is no longer able to aid the rebels.
I knew that.
Did you really? Well, I think that covers about everything here. Oh, hi, Emma!
Mr. Wright, you
shouldn't have come in here before the police. Sorry, but I was in a hurry. I didn't do anything I was supposed to. Her benevolence can attest to that.
It is your fault for being so slow. I expect the police to work faster and more efficiently.
Sorry.
Well, Barbhead, have you not already seen enough?
I guess it's about time I got back to the temple and go over everything we've learned. Oh, I can still examine here. Is there anything here I can still examine? That I haven't examined? The statue door rotates when you pull this chain.
I see. Then you must shut the door and destroy its mechanism. That will deprive the insurgents of access to this place.
But wouldn't that trap me in here?
Not to worry, I would come to visit you once a year.
She's actually serious. Alright, I think that's it for now. So let's go back to Temple then.
Welcome back, Mr. Wright. How'd it go?
Unfortunately, I didn't find anything conclusive.
No way! I do not understand, Barbhead.
What don't you understand?
Why you did not commit any misdeeds during your investigation? After all, lawyers ply their trade primarily through illicit means and methods.
What? Who told you that?
My mother. Are you saying she was wrong? No, that cannot be. You must have committed some sort of misdeed right under my nose.
If that were so, she wasted her whole day following me around.
What is it? Prosecutor Samadhi has need of me.
What's going on?
I must go perform a divination seance for Perazalot. It is our custom for the prosecution to review its contents before a trial begins.
I see.
The third time will be the charm. My insights will finally bring you to your knees tomorrow, and I will teach that neophyte practitioner a lesson.
Looks like the royal priestess is back with a vengeance. She's made a full recovery from when we started the investigation earlier today. I look forward to seeing you in court, Your Benevolence.
Your overconfidence will be your downfall. You will not look so confident when I am finished with you tomorrow.
Actually, I'm not really looking forward to seeing her tomorrow. Especially without any solid evidence.
Why don't we go over everything we know so far?
Alright. Let's see here. Alkalite Zayla was killed during the rite with Lady Kira's dagger. And Maya's fingerprints were found on it.
That doesn't sound very good.
I know. It's the very definition of being up a creek without a paddle. The day before his murder, Zayla enjoyed a meal with the High Priest, his wife, and Maya. I also learned about spirit channeling here in Karayan.
None of that sounds very helpful.
Oh, but I did hear something interesting. That the rebel hunting Lady Kira might be working for the Justice Minister.
What? Really?
Makes sense.
Our kingdom is supposed to be ruled through faith and laws. We can't allow people to be controlled by fear and violence.
Albie, that sounds like something a rebel might say.
It does? But if that Lady Kira really is one of Minister Ingra's subordinates, that would exonerate Miss Maya.
Unfortunately, I have no way of proving it in court.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, I almost forgot about the secret rebel hideout we found at the Inner Sanctum. There was a blood stain inside, but I don't know if or how it's connected to this case, though.
Wow, a secret room at the Inner Sanctum? That would be a huge hit with tourists!
This kid really is an entrepreneur at heart.
What I mean is that Hideout could be important to your case.
Maybe, but it's still too early to tell. Looks like I'm heading into court without any useful evidence.
We'll just have to pray something appears during tomorrow's trial.
Princess Rayfa's divination seance might be my only hope. There could be some new information in it that might help.
The divination seance? But I thought it always worked against the accused.
Not always.
Right. It's like Dirk used to say. The Royal Priestess's insights are just another piece of evidence.
Really? I never heard anyone say that before. It's hard to figure you out sometimes, sir.
Divination seances work both ways before the Defense Culpability Act. It's only now that the people of Kharian find it strange.
Mr. Wright, I just wanted to say, good luck tomorrow.
Thanks. I can't afford to lose this next one. I've collected all sorts of information, but I haven't even started connecting the dots. If I could do that, I might have a shot at pulling off a win. Rayfa's insights will be the deciding factor. It's a huge gamble, but it's all I've got. To be continued! To be continued. We have 7 minutes left, so I will just see if we can get up to the first cross-examination and then stop there. Oh, Maya. Maya looks exhausted, but I can't blame her.
Nick, I was thinking about it all day yesterday. I never properly asked you to defend me, did I?
It doesn't matter. I'm on this case till the bitter end.
I know. That's why I wanted to officially ask you for your help.
You got it, Maya. Let's do this. We gotta wrap this up and get back home so you can make your dream show come true. The Steel Samurai versus the Plume Punisher, right?
You bet!
You look as if you did not sleep last night, Barbhead. It is written all over your face. How can you expect to put up a respectable defense like that?
I'm all fired up and raring to go. I guess Maya's not the only one looking exhausted. Rayfa? Rayfa doesn't seem in the best spirits herself.
Go ahead, feign confidence now while you're still able. For I will see to it that your last rites are read to you this day.
Guess it was just my imagination.
Ready, Nick?
Okay, Maya, let's head on in. Day 2 of the trial. Let us begin. The High Court of Kharian. Court is now in session. All will rise. Now then, if everyone is ready. The defense is ready, Your Majesty. The prosecution is ready. Let us begin without further delay. Oh, no prayers this time, Prosecutor Submati. I already offered my prayers for the latest victim during my visit to the crime scene. Being that the accused has already been found guilty of the first murder, let us hasten this trial so we may put this dead lawyer walking out of his misery. I could not agree more. In yesterday's trial, the accused was already found guilty of murdering the High Priest. And today she will be tried for the murder of his disciple, Perez-a-Lot. Now then, Prosecutor Samadi, your opening statement, if you would. Certainly. The accused has now slain 2 of the most devout clergymen in Kharianism. even the lowest level of hell, the hell of tickling, would not be punishment enough.
Then what terrible fate awaits her?
What? Baglipokon hell. Oh my g- What? Oh, why? Why do you keep throwing me these things? Okay, this is probably a pun and I don't see it. I'm sorry. I'm sure some of you will put it in the comments and tell me what this pun is. Baglipongkon hell, a realm of eternal agony. There she will suffer the endless punishment of Jagoff by the golem of Polomaton. Oh my god. Please, thank you for stopping him. Enough! My blood runs cold at the mere thought that such a terrible place exists. I was going to ask for a translation, but on second thought, ignorance is bliss.
Now then, please continue, minus the part about the terrible hell awaiting the accused.
As you wish. The victim of this heinous crime was the High Priest's disciple, Perezalat. He had been training under the High Priest while living at the priest's home.
I had met him a number of times, and he seemed like an earnest young man. How tragic that he met such a terrible end.
The murder occurred at the Plaza of Devotion during the purification rite. It was a bold crime carried out while the plaza was full of the faithful deep in prayer. The Warback dagger was found impaled in the victim's upper back. The stabbing caused a spinal cord injury that killed him instantly.
Ah, the Warback dagger, Lady Kira's weapon of choice.
We have already established that the accused prints were on the weapon. Incredibly damning evidence in itself.
No! I didn't do it!
Hold your tongue. Now, being that the accused Maya Fey is a serial killer, the prosecution believes that the death penalty is the only possible sentence.
Would the defense care to respond?
The accused is innocent and nothing can convince me otherwise. After all, the crime scene was packed with worshippers. How could my client possibly have committed this murder without a single witness? I think we have already established this. It's kind of a dumb reason, but it's a reason. The accused's fingerprints on the murder weapon alone is enough to render a verdict. As such, I see no need to debate this any further. But...
well, once her benevolence conducts her seance, it will be clear for all to see.
Your Majesty, might I have a word?
Is something the matter, Prosecutor Simahi?
It is about the divination seance.
Your benevolence!
Stop right there, Prosecutor Simahi! As you wish. Forgive me for overstepping my bounds. What was that all about?
Barbhead, have you made peace with your fate? For this time, the divination seance will bring you to your knees.
I'm ready, and I accept your challenge. The only problem is, I have no weapons at my disposal. Our only hope now is what we can glean from the seance vision and Rafa's insights.
Very well. The divination seance, if you please, your benevolence.
Yes.
Let us begin. Nana!
O Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name. Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped. O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
We shall skip over that because it is unnecessary. Wait. Was that supposed to happen? I don't get it. Why was there anything to see? That's a mystery we're gonna have to figure out in the next video. Because we are now out of time, so I'll see you guys then.